Hey big head, this your boy Zatchel, and welcome back to some more Alchemy Stars news. In this video, we're going to be going over everything for the collaborations, such as the new status effect, all the character skills, and the skins are coming in the next event book. So yeah, apart from that, I drank some tea, ate some soup to help my throat. So yeah, hopefully I sound better. I don't know, but also, if I don't know if you cared or not, but my mother is fine. All the tests came back good, so she's okay, thank God. But yeah, let's just hop right into this. Starting out with the stacking skill and the weak status. Split weakness stacking and weak status. All Persona 5 Baronian skills can add or change the stacking of this special effect on the enemies. When the number of stacks reach 100, the target enemy will automatically enter the weakened status. Likewise, when an enemy enters the weakened status, the number of stacks will be changed to 100. And then the special skill. Bringing any Persona 5 character from the current collaboration campaign onto a stage will trigger the special skill. A dedicated skill button with its own cooldown will be added to the side. Jesus. The skill deals damage to all enemies. The exact damage depends on the number of stacks of exploit weakness on the enemies, whether the enemy is in the weak status, and the number of Persona 5 characters deployed. Both exploit and weakness stack and weak status of all enemies on the field will be effective continuously. When the special skill ends, all enemies' weak status will be clear. And then performance of this special skill is pretty much just a recreation of the all-out attack. So we love to see it. And we went over this first because every character has this, so we're just getting that out of the way now so we actually focus on their kits. So moving forward. Looking at Mona first, who is a forest sniper unit. Their active skill, select the tile and deal 240% damage to tiles along the way and adjacent tiles. Inflicts 5 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy hit, and thunder enemies hit receive 10 stacks instead. This is a theme with all of them. If they're attacking the attribute they are advantageous against, they will, allow you to get more stacks. Then with the chain combo, which is 4913, deals 170% damage to 4 nearest enemies within 3 surrounding clusters and inflicts 3 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy hit. Then enemies receive 5 stacks instead. Looking at the equipment skill, when Mona inflicts exploit weakness stack on enemies, there's a 30% chance of doubling the effect and a 1% chance of inflicting weak status. Each normal attack inflicts 1 stack of exploit weakness, thunder enemies receive 2 stacks instead. When Mona first changes from team member to captain during the battle, Mona gains 20% increase normal attack damage in this round. Up next is Fox, who is a water detonator, and their active skill is deals 250% damage within 2 surrounding clusters and inflicts 9 stacks of exploit weakness, and fire enemies receive 18 stacks instead. The chain combo is 5, 9, and 13. And deals 145% damage to 3 columns and inflicts 3 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy, and fire enemies receive 6 stacks instead. His equipment skill, each normal attack inflicts 1 stack of exploit weakness, fire enemies receive 2 stacks. The first normal attack of every round deals triple the amount of damage and inflicts 3 times the number of exploit weakness stacks. When Fox first changes from the team member to team captain during battle, Fox gains 50% increased normal attack damage in this round. As you can see, they're all very similar, but yeah. We're just gonna keep it going. Looking at Violet, who is a fire detonator. Their active skill deals 230% damage to 3 grids in a diamond shape centered on 1 selected grid and inflicts 9 stacks of exploit weakness. 4 enemies receive 18 stacks instead. Their chain combo 5, 9, 13 deals 145% damage to 3 columns and inflicts 4 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy. 4 enemies receive 8 stacks instead. The equipment skill increases all damage dealt to enemies inflicted with the weak status by 20%. Each normal attack inflicts 1 stack of exploit weakness. 4 enemies receive 2 stacks. When Violet first changes from the team member to captain during battle, Violet gains 20% increased normal attack damage in this round. Again, you can really start seeing how they're all very similar, but she and Fox are actually free in a way because they should be in a selector box. It's like with the last collaboration, we got a box where you get to choose one of the 2 5-stars. That was between her and Fox. And then Mona is free. Looking at one of our first 6 stars, we have Queen, which is a thunder detonator. Their active skill deals 320% damage to all enemies and inflicts 6 stacks of exploit weakness. Water enemies receive 12 stacks instead. Chain combo 2, 8, and 12. Deals 175% damage to all enemies within 2 surrounding clusters and inflicts 4 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy hit. Water enemies receive 8 stacks instead. Equipment skill. Normal attacks become 2 combo attacks that deal 6% of basic damage per hit. Each normal attack inflicts 1 stack of exploit weakness. Water enemies receive 2 stacks instead. When Queen first changes from team member to captain during the battle, Queen gains 15% increased normal attack damage in this round. The 2 combo per hit might actually be pretty interesting with Toru because, well, her shit is based off the combo. But yeah, pretty interesting. And last but not least, we have Joker, who is another fire character, and they are a sniper. Their active skill, select 1 enemy to deal 200% damage to and double its exploit weakness. It's quick and simple. Chain combo is 4, 9, 13. It deals 106% damage to all enemies within 4 surrounding clusters, and inflicts 7 stacks of exploit weakness to each enemy hit. Which is kind of interesting, which he doesn't have the secondary effect of, you know, if he was attacking force characters, it would, you know, stack even more. But yeah, interesting. But let's look at the equipment skill. Upon each enemy defeated, exploit weakness stats are distributed among the remaining enemies, granting up to 40 stacks to each enemy. Joker inflicts 1 stack of exploit weakness with each normal attack. When Joker first changes from team member to captain during battle, Joker gains 20% increase in normal attack damage in this round. When Joker changes roles between team member and captain, captain change +1 triggers once per turn. That's actually quite interesting that he allows you to get more, you know, captain changes. That's interesting. But these characters are obviously all meant to be run together. If you run them all together, you should get the most benefit out of them. But yeah, they just look like they're just meant to be together at all times, honestly. A more disgusting thing that, you know, you really should notice about this is we've gotten constant DPS characters. All of these guys together are 5 DPSs, which is kind of disgusting. Banner last time was 2 DPS characters, and the banner before that was another 2 DPS characters. We have not gotten a converter or a support character in a minute. So hopefully that other event is going on, and they give us characters for that, or the character details. For the love of God, let those be converters or support characters, because we haven't had one in a minute. So first, looking at the Leona event book skin, it looks so good. You know, got a little summer thing going on. Got the dragon, got the nice swimsuit. Man, you already know I'm getting it. Let's not even play around. You already know I'm getting it. But the free one is actually Rocky boy, surfing, and he got his tail out. You already know. Happy little boy. I like it. and then you got the little kid and the floaties in the background. I actually like the art a lot. And last but not least, we have the purchasable smoky skin, which is Imprisonment of Greed. And a little Catwoman skin. I really like it. It's the skin that you can purchase, which will come with 10 special star flares. But yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you on the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.